right, how's it going, everybody? I'm feeling a bit more relaxed today because I had a slightly early day, and I'll have an even earlier day tomorrow. It's been a lot of long days. I might as well just start this up because I'm guaranteeing.
Welcome everyone.
Oh Jesus, that's very loud.
On 2K
Turn that down just a bit.
Terrific NBA season
it's a high probability that this is going to crash my game. Nope. That's not good though. Hornets logo not showing up is not good. All right. So we still don't have Sharif. I forgot this is not Sharif and Friends today. This is Penny and Friends? Timmy and Friends? Who's going to take it over?
A lot of flair, a lot of flash, but when it leads to a basket, hey,
all right, well, we'll see what happens as far as the
he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does.
That's right. Now that I remember right, we were going to be looking at getting rid of well, not getting rid of people, but like potentially trading people. That was something we were looking at, was trades. I think once again I'll probably look at that after the next game, or after this game. We'll get that figured out. We spent a little bit figuring out trades, and then eventually didn't do it, but
Steve, you were a great shooter, but you know that kind of shooting is not something the team is going to get on a nightly basis. But when you do get it, boy, does it feel good.
There we go. We'll see what we can do, because more than likely this damn thing's going to screw up on me somewhere. So the scoreboard and everything. What? You're going to call a foul on that?
Duncan isn't a deadly free throw shooter. He knows how to draw.
Is this the first time we've been able to actually go to Charlotte? Once again, this is like stuff where it's like, oh man, sometimes I forget the stuff that I made on here. I like how it turned out though. Probably didn't need the Hornet and everything, but turned out okay, I think.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
That was a bit wonky, but all right, I'll take it.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact.
There you go.
They'll take that.
Denny, how's it going? Reef and Friends live and in color. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome. Looks like it was your first message here, so welcome. Appreciate you being here. I'm very tired. I'm not as tired as I've been in previous days because I didn't work as much today. But
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
Henderson off the pick from Nowitzki. Henderson dishes to Nowitzki.
Come on.
Kicks to Davis. Pass to Boozer. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Henderson. Number 18. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
There we go.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Yao backs down.
You know, I almost, if I had the time and energy to do it, I almost considered streaming House Flipper 2, because I really enjoy the House Flipper. Just the like I was gonna say peace and serenity, but like just the general chillness of it, which is why I was interested in stuff like arena renovation and all that, but I didn't even realize until I had opened up my Steam that House Flipper 2 came out today or yesterday. I don't know when it came out. Might have been today. I don't know. It was like one of the first things that popped up. But I was like, oh shit. And then I actually saw like all the, like they had the trailer of like the improvements, and I'm like, oh god, dude, this is way more than it has been. I didn't realize that it was, you know, as detailed as it seemed to be.
this challenge, always.
Hornets trail by 6. Davis with a screen on Davis. There's the dish to Davis.
Too many Davises.
Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Number
Shit.
18.
Nope. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good.
Will come the other way. Left side, Davis. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Scott the pass to Duncan.
Come on. Come on. You're good.
And that's 2
Oh,
fouls
Jesus.
very early in this ball game.
Levitsky just coming down with a clothesline.
Before halftime.
The Magic making a switch here. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
All right.
You've got to make your
Kwame's
adjustments
out.
pretty quickly, like
This
he's
is
doing
where
here.
it comes. Oh, look at that. They just cleared a path for him, too.
Timeout.
An indication there of
God damn, I'll take it.
Looks like it does. Very
Let's do it.
aggressive defense.
Let's do it. Oh, we got Reggie. Okay.
So he hammered that down.
Doesn't look like Michael Jordan's back yet. Jordan not back yet. Big rejection by Kwame.
On the break. Miller's got the ball. Offside.
Hoiberg not able to do it. You know who could do it? Kwame. Kwame could do it.
The pass to Sanchez. Nowitzki inside.
Ah,
Good. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the game.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as
Reggie.
he bursts to the hoop.
all right, Reggie.
Miller kicks to Brown.
Oh, oh. Fought through it. Oh, almost got it.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That would have been pretty hype, though, if he did manage to get the end one on that one.
What about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games? He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good for
There you
Brown.
go.
The Magic making a switch here.
What we got? Tinsley, Corver. Ah, that's right, Corver, too.
Hornets trail by 8. Sanchez, Tinsley covering, and Dampier backs down. This is to Jackson.
Nope.
Gets to
Ah,
and buries
I
it.
thought.
Well, there's
I thought.
plenty to
That's
like
all right.
about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is
Get it to Reggie.
quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go.
Ah,
He's
damn it.
accurate.
And I don't know if too many
Can't
other
believe I'm
players
saying
who
this
are
on
solid
now.
as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
Robinson,
I'm on
that's
Seth
good.
Rollins' side on the
Here's
CM
Tinsley.
Punk feud.
Corver kicks to Brown. Out of bounds.
Ah.
Charlotte takes possession.
Over these last 10 games,
I don't know what all they've said. I think I saw a little bit of his
second in blocks, second in field
Mr.
goal
Rogers
percentage,
ass
and they're number
promos Punk
2
are
in
doing.
team three-point field
Which
goal
is like
percentage.
what he was
They got
doing
a
when he
lot of
first
guys
showed up in
who love the
AEW
three-point
too.
shot.
Like
And they do a
MJF
good
called
job
that
of
shit
playing
out. Like,
players
oh,
to get those
PG
guys
Punk.
open.
Like,
Man, Clark, let's talk about
that
those
happy to
blocks,
be here
because
Punk.
You know what that does? When you're a guard and you've got great shot blockers behind you.
I do find it funny because people are being called like creeps and schizos for thinking that notorious horn dog CM Punk showing up at the Performance Center and seemingly only taking pictures with the women.
Brown's got 6
And
points.
Rebounding's gonna
you're
be the
you're
focal
creepy
point
for
of this
thinking that
window.
maybe, just maybe,
Yeah, it's a physical game, and
He's,
so far the numbers show
he
that
might
they
be
got the
doing
edge.
something nefarious.
Pass to Sanchez. Shot clock.
I do like the people that were like, he's got AJ Lee at
They
home.
get it back.
Yeah, and Tiger Woods had a literal supermodel girlfriend or wife. Since when has that stopped
Dishes to
anybody?
Brown. On the wing, Miller takes the 3.
Ah,
It's rebounded by Charlotte. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
CM Punk has the horn dog trait. I forgot that. I forgot that there's a horn dog trait in
Home crowd got going. They just
in
took
that.
the wind out of their sails.
You know, I've been doing some. I haven't even booked shows yet. It's been like 3 weeks now. Oh, damn it, Jamal.
Charlotte retains
And I
possession.
still haven't booked any fucking thing for January. I finally got like stuff set up for the next couple like big shows. So at least I know where we're going with that. But I still haven't done any of my TV tapings or any of that nonsense.
You know, they've scored several times already here
But
in the first quarter.
I'm realizing. Oh, maybe no. Oh, you got a top wrestle scene
Jackson passes to Sanchez.
with Nick Dinsmore versus JT Dunn.
Feeds it to Boozer.
Yeah, I know. I think that's going to be one of the things I start pivoting towards is picking up some bigger names.
Pass to Yao. Working on Boozer.
That's been both in Idol Pro and Vertigo. I've been like looking at potential like big names, not like big names, but you know, like the $1,000 appearance type names. I am realizing I did do a couple weeks in and realized that it's not gonna be it's gonna be not great originally with some of the American promotions I put in, but also the Japanese promotions are really gonna fuck with my scheduling. It's gonna be bad. I think I'll be good for January, but once they actually start scheduling shows, because if it's anything like the guys and girls that you know, like Glee and Actress Girls and fucking DPW and Defy decide to take, it's just like, oh no, this is just gonna trash my fucking. This is just gonna trash my my scheduling.
Baseline jumper, and yes, sir, that one drops. Boozer's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Charlotte and for the Magic. They've got Scott. Also Duncan out there, and it's Yao in at the center.
Whoops, that's not what I want.
Left side, Hardaway.
There you go. There you go.
And that one's good. Hardaway has got 5. The Hornets trailed.
No, it's just mostly been the fact that I've worked so damn much.
There's the pick.
But it should pay off here in a week when I get paid.
Left block.
Should be like an extra $1,000 probably with
kind of backed off him and he took advantage.
with how much I worked.
Duncan out there with Scott. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Yao in at the 5 spot. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando.
2 games up on number 2 already.
Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course,
Just imagine what we're going to be like when Sharif and Michael Jordan are back.
So far this season, and of course, we knew what a great team they have, but that doesn't make it any less impressive.
It's going to be fantastic.
Gotten everybody's attention.
Yeah, they're one of the teams that I look forward to watching as a broadcaster. Great talent, but it's the way they play together.
You know, I did today. They had the they had the notes from a stream where there was talk about Ice Ribbon and all the stuff inside of that. Fuck it. And all the new like takeover and
I'm
stuff.
not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him.
I do feel sort of bad for the people who left Ice Ribbon. And then, like, I mean, it hasn't been a whole lot. Like, the people who did, what about Ice Ribbon? Oh, they got bought out. They had, like, a company. Like, they had, like, a company that handled them. And then whatever this new company is that's handling them is, like, a bigger corporation. And apparently it's been a pretty good thing. Like, there's not as much pressure on them to compete, to like, you know, do extremely well because this bigger corporation that's like bought them out, that like bought the company from the parent company is like pooling together all the resources from like all their different things that they have. And so, you know, it's not one of those things where it's like, well, if you're not doing so well, then, you know. But yeah, it is kind of funny how there is a lot of stuff in there where
Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
like the Ice Ribbon Dojo that's owned by the parent company is still owned by that company. Now they're just renting it out. So that's a bit awkward, but I mean, they're still able to, I guess, rent it out to
And it's 6 points for
other people. It sounds like it's you know, because a lot of the management and stuff like that they have problems with seems to be an issue that's going away now. Who was it? Yappy was doing like whole streams about all of that. It's actually kind of crazy. And she was talking about like the jobs that they were all doing in Ice Ribbon, essentially unpaid. And, you know, it like she mentioned, of course, that it was a fairly normal thing to have like some extra responsibilities besides just showing up for a match. You know, so it's like, but yeah, it sounded like there was quite a bit of stuff that, you know, several people, including her, was doing that was essentially unpaid.
Before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
Apparently, this parent company is you know, wealthy enough to give them all health coverage. So I guess they're gonna have health insurance paid for by the company. That's always good. It's interesting the differences of the quote-unquote independent contractor status in Japan, because like Yappy was saying something about how like if any Ice Ribbon talent got contracted outside of Ice Ribbon to like work another promotion, they would pay Ice Ribbon and the talent wouldn't get the money from that. Like it would just go to Ice Ribbon. I'm like, that's kind of fucked. Like, and I guess that's not, oh, what the fuck? And I guess that's not such a normal thing, but it's the way they did it. But yeah, she sort of reiterated that it seemed like, she sort of reiterated that everything seems to have gone, everything seems to have gotten a lot better as far as both training and the general backstage environment. Once certain management and wrestlers left, which I believe just about anyone would probably assume once Prominence left. once the Prominence girls and Suzu and some of the others hightailed it, it seemed to be a much more relaxed atmosphere. She was talking about her own life too, which was more sad than anything, because she was talking about, you know, she was talking about how she felt like the company, basically, the company for the longest time had her worth, like value, put her like value in her worth as to how many portraits she sells, but she doesn't really sell a lot of portraits, which not shocking. She's what? Not Japanese, 40, and you know, a little overweight, and has tattoos. So like, yeah, your more traditional girls are going to generally sell more. Well, the people you know in the Baked Discord, they'd be happy Ice Ribbon wasn't bought by Bushi Road. Yeah, no kidding. Might as well be with how many people they took.
Here's Nowitzki. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
But yeah, she talked about like different people that she wanted to see back. It was kind of funny because like some of the most there you go. Some of the most some of the bigger names recently, you know, one did seem to be missing, but maybe because that person is not particularly considered a wrestler anymore. Because it's weird, because when you have it spelled out from someone who is actually in the industry and is a wrestler, it's funny to just mention the general idea of like where actress girls sits in the professional wrestling world, which is to say not in professional wrestling. And like it's weird, it's this weird thing that to have spelled out of actress girls. Because she was talking about how like Ice Ribbon and actress girls were gonna have like some sort of partnership, but then actress girls took themselves out of professional wrestling by announcing that everything was choreographed and scripted and predetermined, and they basically took themselves out of wrestling. So what was the thing that she said? It was kind of funny. Yeah, the unpaid labor. Yeah, people getting paid. Ice Ribbon lost a lot of its audience. Yeah, a lot of people lost faith in Ice Ribbon. Yeah, no shit. Yappy was in charge of all the foreign workers. She was basically the liaison for all the foreign workers and getting that stuff set up.
1:44 left now here in the second. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give
Took themselves out of wrestling by announcing it was wrestling. What was it that they what was it that they said?
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
There was supposed to be a partnership between actress girls and Ice Ribbon. AWG took themselves out of the world of professional wrestling by proclaiming they were not pro wrestling and by admitting the matches were choreographed and predetermined. They were no longer considered pro wrestling. Therefore, if Ice Ribbon partnered with AWG, Ice Ribbon would no longer be considered pro wrestling as well. This means AWG wrestlers can't cross over to other promotions anymore because they're not pro wrestlers, and other companies will not hire them. And that's why someone like Maya Fukuda probably works quote-unquote shoot fights or shoot matches instead of just regular matches in GLEAT, because she's not technically a pro wrestler anymore. And it sounds like, yeah, partnering with actress girls means you're not wrestling either. And so that also means because they're not pro wrestlers, other companies are not hiring them. Because you're not pro wrestlers, you're actresses. Which is kind of funny because I'm wondering if they're going to, because that was something that I've noticed. A lot of the lesser tier actress girls very specifically used to state on their Twitter how they were not pro wrestlers, they were actresses. And it seems like they took that part out. So I'm wondering if maybe they're going to try to get their way back into... I don't know if they can get back in, be considered a pro wrestling company. It's a weird thing because it's just like, yeah, we have wrestlers in a wrestling ring. We put on wrestling shows, but we're not wrestling. This is like WWE, but like even weirder.
Has been great. Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
So yeah, a lot of the actresses themselves just call themselves actresses, and I think that's why they do the act ring stuff, which is also kind of funny because I'm pretty sure they don't get paid like a normal going rate. I couldn't afford that. I think they mostly just get paid per appearance, which it's a weird spot to be in as well. Could explain the matches Arisa Hoshiki did, most likely. But like, I think they were still considered wrestling at that time, but because she was in the ARG stuff, wasn't she? She was in the Act Ring Girls, where it wasn't quite wrestling. Because I think this was before their, big like reboot, where they were actresses. I think she was in the Act Ring Girl stuff, which is basically more. It's basically like Makai, but with like more of the wrestling aspect than anything.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's like Makai, but it's like a dollar store Makai. It's like you got the theater part, but you do a little bit more wrestling, more than like the theatrical fighting.
And offensively, just filling it up, making the pass to the open
also
man,
kind of explains why Act is also technically retired, because, you know, AWG. Well, no, because she still shows up for like. Didn't she show up for? Didn't she show up for some American promotion?
Look,
to
no
technically
strings.
wrestle.
They're preventing any
I don't
second-chance
know.
opportunities.
It's this
And
weird.
getting it
It's
done
this
early,
weird spot
the
that
Admiral. You have to love the way
Chris
he's
Girls is
asserted his
in.
will on the
I
offensive
don't
end.
understand why
And look at
that's
the
a
games
thing
being played
too.
right now.
And I don't even know how you
Washington
could possibly
squaring
change
off
that.
against the Miami
It's like
Heat.
you're
Second half of
wrestling.
basketball going
You
on
have
tonight.
wrestlers. You train
And
in
also in
wrestling,
progress, Los Angeles
and you have a
against the
wrestling
Nuggets
ring,
over
and you
Pepsi
do
Center.
shows
About midway through the third
in
out there.
in
Now, a look
wrestling
at the other NBA
centric
action. The Chicago Bulls trailing the Knicks out in New
buildings,
York. Second quarter and
but
things
you're not
aren't looking pretty
wrestling.
for them. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and
I'm
the
very
rest of our
confused.
crew as the second
I still
half
give them
gets
my
underway.
$6 though.
The Sprint halftime report.
$6 or
presented by
$7.
Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Brown.
That'll be important to see, if they can slow him down.
But
in
that
the
also
second half.
explains why,
So far, they have no answer
Actress
for him
Girls
down the
really
block.
isn't like
Well, you gotta
picking.
mix
Oh
up the
no,
looks you give him.
the
Bump
first
him
half. Oh,
outside.
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. That's what happened last time too. All right, damn it, we lost. Shit, we really pooed our pants there on that one. Damn it. I didn't have to do that. I need to fix that stuff. I really, really need to fix that stuff. So this doesn't become a thing. No, I don't want to get rid of Baron Davis. All right. We're at 94. Have we gotten anybody back? Sharif is still out for 1 to 2 weeks. Michael Jordan is back. So Skabon. Oh, I mean, Yao Ming is a guy that like we can probably. Who's gonna be his bat? Like at that point, it just goes straight to Kwame, right? Unless we pick up another center with this. So like, what can we find for Yao? He's a 5-star guy. We should be able to grab someone really good. I think. Ostertag, no. Honestly, I'd be okay with someone serviceable who's big and then have the meat and potatoes of the trade be like a big star. Todd McCullough. Brad Miller. Man, and you want to take Corver from me too? Kenyon Martin, Keon Clark. Jesus Christ. You are not giving me anything close to... Ooh. Shaq back on... But you want Penny for that. Like, you want Yao Ming and Penny. Penny's like the heart and soul of this team. That would be an awkward trade, but I bet you if we got Shaq... I'm going to go to the trade screen. I want to see who we can get. Oh, we got to give him someone that makes a lot of money is the thing. Everyone's on a pretty slim. It would have to be probably either Penny, Sharif, or Duncan. That's a rough one, man. Ron Artest, Troy Murphy. I mean, this is like $4 years, $23 million. He's got 5.56. I mean, that's a big boy trade, and I don't think they'd be willing to give up like. I would need some picks to go with that because that is a lopsided trade, man. 5 and 5, but then you got 4.5, 2.5. We'd have to make up for it with like 2 first rounders. There's no way they take this. Plus, that's Tim Duncan, man. Oh, but he's also like 30. He's getting there. Like, that's a rough one. I'm gonna. Man, that's. Shaq is a possibility. Shaq is a possibility. Feel like I could do a little bit. I can get Fizer back, but you're going to have to give me someone better, I think. I'm going to need to see something a little bit better. Tyson Chandler wouldn't be terrible either. Fizer gets to a B. Darko would be interesting. He's only 18. I could always upgrade his potential. There's Carmelo. But like Gerald Wallace, Joe Johnson, Richard Jefferson. I want to see if you... I want to see someone other than Matt Geiger. Louis Scola would be not bad. Poster yourself with one of the makeup artists for Scabon. Oh, no. That's only got a year left. And he's only got a year left on that. Does he have Oh, boy. He's got to get paid here soon. Yao Ming at least has... I think, yeah, he's got 2 team left. Scola's got 2 team left. That's about like McDice, Jawan Howard, Jawan Dixon. Like, I feel like I'd have to take Scola if you were gonna do that. 6'9" and 6'9". Those are some undersized guys. And looking at the artist page, it's just dicks. Oh no. Let's try to... Wow. Oh my God. They took that. Oh no. I was not expecting them to take that. Wow. Okay. So we flipped Yao Ming for a returning Marcus Fizer, who I'm probably going to push to center. No, Duncan's going to move to center. Fizer's going to move to power forward. We got Luis Scola as well, which does push Reggie Miller down a little bit now. I was not 100% certain if I wanted to do that, and then I pressed the button, and it was like, all right, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing then. Oh, man. Rebuild that rotation, see where we're at. They put Michael Jordan in? Who's the small forward? Do we not have a small forward to take that over? No, because Fizer's a little... Oh, no, because we would have Sharif, but Sharif's not there. All right. Baron Davis, Penny Hardaway, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, Marcus Fizer. Scola coming off the bench. Reggie Miller. He's not going to be happy about the lack of minutes, I think. Scola, I think, should do pretty okay, though. He doesn't have like any 3-pointer, but I think his mid-range is pretty good, though. Was there anything else I wanted to get with that? Should we just what is that? How does that affect our overall going into this? Okay, it really hasn't affected anything. So I think we made at least a semi-effective trade. We got rid of Yao Ming, which we didn't need to, but I was able to flip Yao Ming to get Fizer back, who is a little bit older and not as good, but I mean, we were gonna have to change him. We were gonna have to trade him anyway at some point to try to get somebody else in the center spot. I think I'm pretty okay with Fizer. I worked on Fizer for a little while, so we'll see how this works against the Jazz. We'll go to the Jazz and see how this works out. It's without Sharif, but I think we'll be okay.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Wednesday night in the NBA. It'll be the Orlando.
All right. Yeah, at least we got the proper Jazz logo this time. I need to figure that out with some of these guys. Why logos aren't popping up. All right. Oh, boy. Michael Jordan versus Scottie Pippen on the Magic versus the Jazz. This is a cursed timeline. We're doing Jordan versus Pippen.
Very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of.
We'll have what, Kobe and Penny?
Even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
All right,
this season.
let's do it.
Well, guys, they got
Let's do it.
last year's series, you know, that's the first and
Let's come at
foremost
them.
thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay.
a very one-sided matchup last year, that's for sure. They came up empty against this club on the road and in the game played in their home building.
Steve, moments ago talking about last year's meeting, and that was probably
Nice.
hard to
Good
swallow
start,
for a
good
team that was
start.
typically the one doing the sweeping, Clark, not
There you
getting
go.
swept.
All right.
You know, Kevin, there's still no shame in losing twice.
Wasn't able to get an and one, but that's fine.
Even some very good ones. So they need
Penny
to
versus
stay ahead.
Kobe, MJ versus Pippen. This is gonna be interesting.
A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
What was that? Baron Davis versus Nick Van Exel. I mean, this is a Nick Van Exel that was a strong bit of help for the Lakers with Shaq.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments
Whoops,
to catch
whoops.
up with them. This is
Oh,
the
boy.
first game of the season.
They're hitting on Pippen right now.
Defensive teams in the league, and he said, "We've got to be patient offensively and not just settle for the shots they'll allow. It's all about making the simple pass, the extra pass, and moving off the ball. Basketball 101,
All right, let's see what we
Back
got.
to you."
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy
All right,
challenge.
all right.
No,
I'll
but
take
they've got
that.
a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided
God,
battle.
is Escape On felt like that happened forever ago already. It was kind of funny because I was working, but
Now,
yeah, it was just having a conversation in Discord where it was just like, are they underneath a bridge? Yeah, it's in some skate park in Miami. Oh,
Boy, that one is a shot he should make because the defender nowhere around him, he usually knocks that one down.
Jordan, the pass to Duncan.
cool and hip. Yes.
Michael Jordan on the wing, guarded by Kobe. And the shot
There you
is
go.
good.
Jordan taking on Kobe now. This is gonna be chock full of some big
Number 43.
things here. Jordan and Kobe, Jordan and Pippen, Penny and Kobe,
From the floor, so a good start for this club.
Fizer and shit.
Here's Fizer. Another shot, and Duncan
There we go.
lays it in. Duncan's got 5.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Pippen against Jordan, and that one's good.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Yeah, it was also kind of sad because Yappy was talking about like how Ice Ribbon had kind of treated her.
Outside Davis. Outside Jordan.
Oh yeah, because the AWG thing. Sorry, that was a whole thing where they were talking about not doing something with AWG, but she did say the one time that before they were considered not wrestling, and she wrestled for them, she sold 0 portraits. She was like, none of the people there wanted to really even make eye contact with her. Everyone just ignored her. I was like, oh, that's very sad.
Teardrop shot. And that one's good. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night. Just under.
And then how they would do, how management would go do photo shoots with some of the roster and just not tell Yappy.
Utah trailing here.
Skabon would probably take Yappy. Nah, Skabon wouldn't take it. You know who would? Kitsune, and they did. Kitsune took Yappy. And yeah, she did mention how it's because like her visa's tied to Ice Ribbon. She can't exactly leave, even though she was gonna go to Gambare. But yeah, she would either have to basically have Cyberfight pick up her visa, or she'd probably have to leave the country. I don't know if that's better or worse. That's a good point. This was that weird Kitsune Japan show that they had. That it was. I don't even know if they broadcasted it at all.
That's what's made him such an important piece of the puzzle.
It's like Kitsune technically had a second show already, and it was something in Japan.
Performed in the NBA statistics. First in blocks, first in free throw percentage, and they're ranked 3rd in outside shooting, 3-point percentage that is.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks.
All right, let's see Louis Scola. There he goes.
They like to physically dominate.
It was pretty good for the Rockets when he played for them. So, damn it. Shinkiba show, yeah, probably. I think so. Mainly tag stuff. Yeah, it was mostly full of tags. It looked like. Ooh, there you go.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does.
Yeah, it all sounded like there were people that were saying it looked like he wasn't the guy who runs it was not booking the show. Just sort of gave the book over to one of the other wrestlers.
Brown against Kobe. Brown, good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
Gasol against Hardaway. Gasol, the pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot.
Shit.
Smooth as silk on the
shit.
roll. Kobe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down.
You know what? I'm already liking this because I was going to have to do something about Yao Ming, but I feel like Yao leaving and Fizer taking over means Fizer is not going to have a lot of minutes because we're trying to make Kwame a thing, and Kwame is going to get more minutes to develop. So it works out. Oh my God, Kwame is just dunking tonight.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense.
Jesus.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west already.
All right.
In December.
14-4, not terrible.
They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Oklahoma City, a game behind.
Well, I think for Utah,
they're gonna need to get Kobe and Pippen. Oh my God, what the hell? You're gonna need to get Kobe and Pippen back out here to deal with Kwame.
No surprise there, Clark. We knew they were going to be a team to watch, and they've absolutely shown it here with the way they've played.
Here's Cassell. Soft touch off the glass.
But yeah, that also explains why a lot of the actress girls don't get booked anywhere else because, well, they're not technically wrestlers, so they're not booking them.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, their plan of attack.
Also, it's a shame now Ishikawa left and doesn't seem to have a home. And now Ice Ribbon got a lot better.
I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And I think Yappy was saying something about like the reason why now and like Bani Oikawa left was, you know, wanting to work more and make more money and have more opportunities and less stress. And it seems like that's now happening within the realm of Ice Ribbon, and now they're not there. Whoops.
Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And Utah making a change here. Curry's checked in.
You get you for one TAM match. Yeah, and then, yeah, that was one of the things I think someone had mentioned that was like, what happened to Now? She just, like, sort of disappeared. I wonder why they don't use her. And it was like, well, obviously they weren't impressed with her, so Stardom isn't using her. So now she's just sort of stuck doing prominent shows and occasional other shows.
I mean, he baits the hook, and the defenders almost always are biting. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
It's a shame. I like Now Ishikawa. We have to book Chanyota. It wasn't Chanyota. Ancham, that's who I was thinking of as well. We have to book her as well.
Here's Cassell. And foul
Woo.
as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Jazz shooting their
To say, I think Chanyota's in there for me to book. I'd have to see. I might have to add her from like a new database. When did she start? No, she's been wrestling for a little bit, right? She was wrestling in summer of 2020, I assume. Had to have been.
Here is Davis. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
Oh, shit. You're fine, buddy. You're fine, buddy.
Now the pass to Duncan.
There you go. By the way, is this resetting to 20? I finally turned the script on. Oh, no, I can't even see it. But I finally turned the script on to change the deal there, and I never even noticed if it updated to 20. I need to really need to take advantage of like some of the other things that was built into the little scripter. Can't wait for your artistic nudity stream. Oh Lord, yeah, I saw that.
Thursday, December 10th, live from Salt Lake City. Big time.
Jerry Stackhouse, Dirk Nowitzki. Please show them at the same height, please. Phenomenal. Oh my God, Stackhouse is actually taller than Nowitzki. Look at 5'10" Jerry Stackhouse and 6'10" Dirk Nowitzki. Man, how far back was Nowitzki standing to make that happen? Artistic nudity with a white guy PNG, yes. That's gonna be. I'm gonna be a ping tuber. I'm gonna be a VTuber, but no, without the rigging and stuff. I'm just gonna have a ping model. It's just gonna be a half-naked fat white guy.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc.
It'll be great.
Over the past month. The Jazz #1, the Magic in 3rd.
Doesn't it seem like three-point shooting can be contagious? Because both these clubs, it seems like everybody got hot at the same time.
The Magic making a switch here. Orlando leading. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Now a chance, Kevin, to take a look at how the Jazz fared over the last month.
Say, what else was she talking about? Training. Mia Shirai still the coach. Yeah, she was talking about how bad it was. The training was because it was like the senpai kohai thing between wrestlers was a big thing when she was training. Which once again, when she talks about it, it seems kind of obvious that it's probably having to do with the prominence women. How stressful it was under them.
Put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dippin's checked in.
Yeah, she was planning on leaving Ice Ribbon when Nao Ishikawa and Bani Oikawa left. Now she's glad she stayed. Wanted to leave due to management, but it made it hard to leave. Yeah. Ice Ribbon kind of sounded like a shit show. I wonder if it was like this when Emmy left. Who knows? I mean, obviously I met her, but as a fan, and she seemed nice. But it does seem kind of funny because they make it sound like that Emmy Sakura is a bit crazy. But she's probably not as harsh as people, but she's probably just, I'm assuming when they mean crazy, they meant like goofy. Who knows? Damn, Fizer fucking floated. That felt like he glitched in the air or something. He just, I want to see that again. How do I, oh, Jesus Christ. I want to watch him float. Ooh, it's so crisp. That was so crisp. But yeah, it almost felt like he floated a bit there.
Added to the lead, they might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Mason with it, picked up by Davis.
Yeah, they were talking about how she used to do like the Ice Ribbon Digest, whatever, the stuff for YouTube. And she stopped doing it because it took her like 30 hours a week to do it, and she wasn't getting paid. And she was the only one working on it. Yeah, she was in negotiations. She'd have to maintain her visa. Going freelance at Gambari could have cost her that. Weekly Ribbon Unravel show on YouTube. That's what it was. She did get paid for running the Ice Ribbon International store. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, gossip. Now Ishikawa and Bani Oikawa left because they wanted more money and to be treated better. Now Ice wrestlers have that and they're not there. Bani has no heat. Bani has no heat with Ice Ribbon, which is kind of funny because if she had mentioned Now and Bani, she was like, oh, Bani has no heat with Ice Ribbon. So that probably means Now Ishikawa does. And I think Asahi might as well. So two wrestlers that I like are maybe probably a little too crazy to come back to Ice Ribbon. Is this all from like a podcast? Yeah, it was like a Twitch. She did like a Twitch Q&A. Like there was a VOD, I guess, because she does Twitch streaming, I guess. I'd have to see what she does, but yeah, she just did like a whole. She did like a whole stream, like talking about this stuff.
Fizer, covered by Miller, feeds it to Duncan.
There we go.
Slams it one-handed. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does.
I'm going to post this on Bake Discord. I mean, they probably might have it. Yuki Mashiro still shows up at the Ice Ribbon Dojo. Sometimes she runs the ropes. She once slept at Hamiko Hoshi's house. I forgot. Yuki Mashiro, did she leave because of injuries or just for not like a... I can't remember if Yuki Mashiro was like an injuries or just life in general.
Now here's Kobe, who's coming off a 25-point game against Brooklyn. He got some huge,
yeah, at least it seems like didn't she want to be a nurse? Was that what it was? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to hit up. There's another Joshi I need to hit up that's not really associated with a promotion, a named promotion per se that is selling portraits, and she announced that she was gonna be like, if you DM her like your address, she'll find out the shipping to ship out internationally. And considering she's probably going to be a lawyer instead of a wrestler when she actually gets out of college, probably be good to try to get that taken care of.
Number 43, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks
Damn,
up
Joe,
two.
she's in your DM now. Not yet.
He's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into the...
Yappy was friends with let's see, mini wrestlers don't like doing triple threat matches.
In December, look at Orlando. A terrific position for them.
Hard to put together matches with foreign talent. Oh, the foreign wrestler thing. You know what was funny? It was just she basically spilled the beans that Ice Ribbon was using when they would use foreign talent. would have them on tourist visas and pay them under the table. She basically flat out talked about that. She's like, yeah, with the foreign talent, they would have tourist visas so that they can get into the country easier, and they'd get paid under the table. Marvelous probably does that shit too, because Marvelous has got, I think one. They got like that blonde, I think. Wouldn't shock me. Chigusa seems like the sort of carny that would do that. I can't imagine her being like, "No, we need to get the proper paperwork." Like, now we'll just do it like this. There you go. Oh, come on. There was some separation. Hey, Mr. T, what's up?
And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, when you think about
oh, shit. Probably didn't need to go that hard into it.
Doesn't take much for him to get it going and
all right, let's see here.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence.
I do find it funny that occasionally, like, you know, whenever somebody, I do find out, I do tend to see sometimes when people do like, hey, I want to watch some TEW YouTube content. What do you suggest? And occasionally, like, I'll actually get my stuff recommended. It's not all the time. Not nearly as much as some of the other guys who, like, pretty much are devoted to TEW. But I will get my stuff sometimes recommended, which is even funnier when it's just like, hey, if you're not into Joshi's, he does a Joshi thing too, but you could just skip that.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Found you randomly searching for a WMMA 5 playthrough. Cool. I can only imagine. Yeah, someone's like, I can't understand why AWG did that, especially because the wrestlers are only booked on a per-show appearance basis. That's why Himawari left, meaning their opportunities to work are only if AWG decides to book them. I forgot that Himawari is an AWG person. Clean up your hair, lose a couple pounds. Having your heels win my G. Someone, I just saw someone was quite harsh, where it was just like, listen, you're surprised that you're not selling as many portraits when you're not Japanese, not young, and not extremely in shape. Come on. Find out what a psychopath whose uncle's a Nazi when he's get a face kill. What the fuck is going on?
The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Miller kicks to Scola. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. He's got 10.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Yeah, let's see. Yet they work with Best Body Japan. That's wrestling. Saki Akai had the belt there before she retired. Mina Shirakawa started there. Yeah, it's really stupid and arbitrary. And because of that, none of the AWG wrestlers get booked outside of AWG. God damn! Maybe you can go. Todd from Breaking Bad plays NBA. You know what's funny? What's funny is, oh God, there was a movie. What movie was it? Civil War. He's in there now. The guy who played Todd from Breaking Bad is in there, and he's lost a bunch of weight. Like, a lot of that weight that he seemed to have gained in between Breaking Bad and El Camino seems to have disappeared.
1:14 left in the second quarter.
As he shows up in a military outfit. These guys are watching that were joking about that. It's like, I guess he decided he wanted to be a Hollywood star. Realizes he was going to have to trim down. So yeah, not even Fat Todd is fat anymore. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. Calm it down. There you go. No! What are you doing? What? Don't get it over his hands, jackass.
Kobe, no good.
Well, I think the defense.
Yeah, imagine you're an indie company that. Damn it. Nope. Let's put it in there. There you go. Yeah, imagine you're an indie company that declares yourself not a wrestling company, and because of that, the people who wrestle for you are not considered pro wrestlers and call themselves not pro wrestlers. You're considered not pro wrestling. So no wrestlers outside of your company are going to work for you because you're not pro wrestling, and you can't have your wrestlers work for other people, other outside companies, because they are pro wrestling and you're not pro wrestling. It's this weird, which means the wrestlers that you have specifically can only work for you. Let me look at the numbers because I saw PW put it in 200, 388, 63, 16. Yes. Yeah, because PW put the thing in there and linked the twitch.tv thing. Yeah.
The first free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here.
The one time she wrestled in MWG, she sold 0 portraits. Yeah, it's not really that surprising. The pretty girl's always going to win the picture selling contest.
And so Cassell nails both of them.
Yep, that would be the video.
Shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Kicks
Damn.
and again,
Woo! Let's go.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Cassell, the pass to Mason.
Let's see if we can't.
Good team by
Nope.
Miller.
All right.
Tight game here as we end the
So you're
first
safe taking what was PW schizoing about? No, they weren't schizoing about anything. They were just going over. They were just going over this.
See you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
They were going over it.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night, and we're almost over the hump. This is the 2K Sports Halftime. The Magic battling in a close one against Utah. No doubt a tough team to deal with. The best record in the conference. They're for real. We've seen Tim Duncan producing at will against the Jazz D. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select
And now it looks like Reddit was trying to figure out the foreign talent that got fired for not giving their company money. Because yeah, there was apparently a foreign talent that was working for another company, and they did the whole, they paid her instead of paying the company, and the company demanded her money, and she refused and got fired. And I think people have pretty much narrowed it down. Except I don't really know who Amazon is, so it looks like that would probably be who it was. Book it realistically. TV mainly being squashes to set up for the live shows. I mean, I guess it depends on what part of the 90s you're in. Let me see this. 1993 mod, IWCCW International World Class. Okay. Is that any difference with, is that a different thing than just World Class Championship Wrestling? I don't think I've heard of International World Class Championship Wrestling. I don't know if that was different or not.
Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
We're seeing the Jazz unable to defend against Duncan.
15 points and a block.
Tell you what, this guy is just.
But I mean, yeah,
unstoppable
once you get to like 93 to 94 or so, like that's kind of when everything started like moving over to more TV centric. Once Raw was a thing, all of a sudden it wasn't so cool to have
Then there's Hardaway.
TV show squash matches just to do live gates. Fuck.
And stolen by Miller. And now Utah, fast break.
Nope.
Duncan with the block. 3-on-3.
Michael. Oh, Michael versus MJ versus Pippen. Let's go.
6 to shoot.
Ah, I thought he was going to have it over him. Started as ICW based in New Jersey and merged with World Class on a TV taping in New York City. When Kevin Von Erich showed up, hence becoming WCCW.
Start out the third quarter for the Jazz. He dishes it to Duncan.
Jesus.
Kobe goes in. That one goes. Count it.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, you got to book everything. You got to, oh my Lord, I'm just having the shittest time. with passes. All right, we're gonna take a quick timeout. We're gonna get our shit together now. I'm gonna calm down and not start hucking the ball down the court.
Close game. The important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
The Magic trail by 3. Hardaway kicks to Davis.
Oh.
Pulls up on the wing.
I don't know why he did the little running thing. I should have just had him stop.
There, but, you know, he misses those once in
That's
a
what I
while.
get for not just making him
This is to
stop
Kobe.
completely in his
And the
tracks.
basket by Van Exel.
All right. We're going to get this figured out. Who just called timeout? Now we'll be fine.
For resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
What an asset to a team when you've got
I'm going to give Ice a chance, but it's looking pretty timeless right now.
top centers and power forwards in terms.
I got to say, someone was talking about that. If you wanted to watch a second tier Joshi, watch Marvelous. Because, yeah, honestly, Marvelous has got Mio Momono. They got Takumi.
Hardaway passes to
They
Duncan.
got Rico. They got Maria.
While we have a chance here, let's check
Who's
out
Ice
some
Ribbon
stats
have?
for Tim Duncan. 3rd in
Ibuki
rebounding,
Hoshi.
5th in blocks, and with a
about
top
it.
20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And you talked about his place among the leaders in
All right.
rebounds per game, Steve. Just about
There you go.
nobody
There you go.
matches his work ethic
Let's
down
get back
the
into
floor.
this. Oh, my God, there's so many
Better
timeouts.
start closing out on those shooters.
Yep, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
And the Jazz call time here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Was she streaming Dead by Daylight? Someone was making a joke about that.
On the wing.
Is that what she was doing? Streaming Dead by Daylight and talking about Ice Ribbon?
Number 43, covered by Duncan. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
It seems like it would line up with it would track
8 attempts, 8
basically.
makes. No good on the free throw.
Like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
The Magic trail by 3.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta quit hucking the ball down the court. It's not helping. There's not a lot that we're doing right this second too.
They'll face the Wizards, and that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
No doubt the Golden
right.
State fans, some of the
right.
best in the league. They
There you
want to see
go.
the Warriors win that one.
Good. 11 points.
Does he not have dunks? Does he not have dunk packages? He's got to. What happened
That's what
there?
they're looking for down the stretch. Clark.
Everything
More
about
of the
that
same.
should have been a dunk. There's no way he doesn't have dunks.
Up a 3. That's good. Kobe's got 19 points.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Inside. And the Jazz with some changes. Eric Dampier's checking.
God damn.
And it's Honeycutt in for Scottie Pippen.
There we go.
Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. Back to Jordan.
All right, Michael.
And so we
All right. Send him to the line.
Saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
And he makes the first.
And got it.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Number 43, covered by Duncan. And Honeycutt kicks to Van Exel.
Come on.
Pocket 6.
Come on. No. Don't allow it, Penny. Don't allow it. There you go. All right.
Magic taking it the other way.
Yeah, you cram it up his ass. You cram it up his ass.
For the lead.
There you go.
Hardaway has got
Show him who the fuck is the better man. Kobe who?
That's a warm-up jumper for him.
outside. Kobe. He passes to Honeycutt.
Got the defense, the rebound, and then also beat out Kobe.
6 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Dampier's got his second basket of the game.
Let's do it again. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Hardaway against Kobe from about
Ooh.
16.
Oh, damn. I thought he had it. He was fishing for a foul, too.
Second half, they've got to be happy with that. Right side, Kobe, and the pass to Dampier. He kicks to Van Exel. Gives him the lead pass.
Ah, damn it.
That's good by Dampier. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
No, we're fine. We'll tie this up. You watch. You watch. Right here. Boom. Penny's got this.
We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Van Exel.
Oh, my God. Tim, no. It bounced off his head. Grab it.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Damn. Yeah, they're talking about the management stuff also still. Talking about what Ice Ribbon was maybe trying to do.
Pass to Reyes. Nice ball movement by Utah. Cassell, the pass to Reyes. Here's Cassell. Pass to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Dishes to Mason. Shoots a 3. The shot misses.
There you go.
Orlando's gone to 3-point
Scola.
range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. To the paint.
No.
The pass. Turnover. Beasley outside. And it's Orlando.
No.
With the
All right.
rebound.
We got it.
And Tinsley kicks to Brown. And
Oh, I thought he was going to get the end one. That would have been great.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Jazz, number 1.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long.
All
It's a
right.
reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
Miller's checked in for the Jazz.
You know what I'm also wondering with the actress girls thing is because if they're not technically pro wrestling, say the people who, debuted under actress girls and haven't wrestled outside of it. Like if they get big enough to potentially be in a wrestling promotion, is that going to be considered like their pro wrestling debut? Is that going to be one of those things like if Koki decides in like a year she actually wants to do this wrestling thing, they're going to treat her like a rookie who's not wrestled the last like 2 years?
The Magic making a switch here. .149 left in the third. Davis dishes to Miller from the arc.
There you go.
That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Reggie got it.
Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
That's just something I thought about too. And I know when Asahi left Ice Ribbon, they made it sound like, she did like some Tokyo Sports interview that, basically treated it like she was leaving wrestling. So does that mean like she would basically return if she worked for an actual promotion? It's such a weird spot to be in.
They are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are.
Because like they don't do that for WWE, even though WWE for the longest time didn't consider themselves wrestling, consider themselves sports entertainment. It was just one of those things where it's like, no, you're a wrestler. They talk about the WWE style, but like you're still a wrestler wrestling and doing the wrestling.
101 left here in the third quarter. Miller, the pass to Kobe. Left side, Kobe.
It might not work out if some of these guys and girls end up like leaving for like the indies when they were trained in the system, because you know it's like a guy who plays for Alabama going into the NFL. It's like, no, you weren't really trained so much to be like a top tier football player. You were trained to play in Alabama's system. That's why Alabama's players, for as good as they are, you get like these star quarterbacks at Alabama that win national titles and then do fuck all because they don't as much learn. They more learn Alabama's, system than football. They can still play football, but I wonder if it's a lot like that.
Number 43, guarded by Scola, and here's Kobe from the arc.
I also would like to see that with like
Duncan's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
With like some of the WWE trained guys and how they would do in the indies. The ones who don't get yelled at by Effie.
And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
All right, what do we got?
Coming up this Thursday, December 10th, the San Antonio Spurs
Gilbert Arenas.
against the Washington Wizards. Be there.
Chris Webber. I need to do some. Also, another mismatch in size, considering Arenas is like 6'2" and Webber's like 6'9", 6'10".
Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
I grabbed the first round pick, but like I would say a 2004 NBA draft pick is probably not nearly as valuable as one would expect it to be.
That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Sheeta's going to show up on
He
Gleet.
feeds it to Hardaway. Kicks to Jordan.
Interesting.
Outside,
Whoops.
Davis shoots the 3. Second chance shot.
Damn, Penny came out of nowhere for that.
So that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the
In a
aggressiveness to go
UWF
after the
match.
block. But that one's gonna
Is that going to be a thing too, where she's not technically? Is that going to be a thing? She's going to show up on a Gleet show to not technically wrestle?
Here's Kobe.
It's like, well, she's not technically wrestling for another promotion. She's doing a worked shoot fight.
See him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that.
Why does
drive
Japan
off
got to be
as
weird about wrestling and shit?
Easily up top.
I mean, it's great, but also there's just so much goofy shit.
Hardaway has got 3 rebounds.
There's not like a version of actress girls in America, at least anymore. Like, I guess Lucha Underground is maybe about the closest to,
With the basket on the
wrestling not really being wrestling, but like it's still, I think it was still at least considered wrestling.
I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Obviously, guys who worked in Lucha Underground they still work the indies. They just weren't working it under their Lucha Underground name. There you go. Nope. Ah, damn.
outside, Davis.
EWG is just stupid. I know, and it's not like they're Stardom or something. Oh, there you go. Oh, suck a dick, Kobe.
Showmanship is just deflating right
God
now.
damn.
Team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point.
What is AWG anyways? It's a Japanese wrestling promotion like Stardom and Tokyo Joshi Pro. It tends to be on like what you would almost consider the second tier of Japanese indies. They don't have a lot of huge shows. They only run maybe about 3 or 4 shows a month, which I mean is actually not bad. Not everyone's going to be Stardom and run like 25 shows a month.
Here's Hardaway, and he was fouled on the way out.
But yeah, it's a Joshi wrestling promotion, like Stardom, like Tokyo Joshi Pro, but smaller.
16 points, and he's drained 4
They tend to run smaller buildings.
Maybe.
they'll run Corcoran Hall, then they'll get. I think they do actually pretty good in Corcoran Hall. I think when they do show up and do it.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100%.
I think the last show, I think the last Corcoran Hall show they did actually did like over 1,000.
And Orlando making a change here. Duncan's checked in.
Doesn't say. Oh well. Where Tam, Natsupoi, and Ano came from. Yep. And Himika and Komomo and now Kakuta.
Number 43. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Trying to remember who else.
The first one falls. Casale's checked in for Van Exel.
I should have smoothed out the edges on the free throw line area over there. Oh, well. Damn, Brad Miller just takes every little bite. Every last bite, man.
Launches a 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Orlando's gotten off 12
I think they're starting to falter a little bit. And one from Fizer. There you go. All right.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but
not as overall skilled as Yao, but I think getting Luis Scola and a first-round pick is going to be helpful, though, too.
Out to Kobe. There's the triple.
That first-round pick also, depending on where that lands, could also be fairly valuable in getting guys in the future. We're going to need some of these guys are going to get older, the bench guys, and we're going to need, Jesus, what was that?
And now Utah, fast break, number 43, Jordan with the block.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get
Let's see how you do. Oh, see, he got it. He got it.
That decides the game.
Kobe's not letting that shit happen. We got to get him up against Brad Miller. Come on. Come on, get Fizer in there and gets Brad Miller. Brad Miller doesn't know how to do this.
Back to Jordan, outside Davis.
There you go.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
I think we're good. I think this should be pretty damn good at this point.
And the Jazz call time here. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebound, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen.
That's all right. We're still up. We're up by 10, so I'm not too concerned. George McGinnis.
Left side Hardaway. Into Jordan.
It's not a name I recognize. I'm sure it's probably part of something that.
Left side Jordan.
There you go.
With the bucket.
Just do it in his face.
Old
basketball player? Ah, okay.
Composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him.
Let's go back to Jordan. Jordan versus Pippen again. Let's go.
Left side Jordan. 13 feet away.
Oh, God, Pippen got him on that one. He's in this game on the 77 or 76ers. Okay.
Picked up by Davis. That is good. And now it's up to 25 points for Kobe Bryant.
He's one of the best in the league.
Interesting.
Even with just a tiny.
Yeah, that is a.
Magic leading by 10. Kobe with the steal. Out of bounds.
Fizer still got it and got them with the out of bounds play. God damn. Fizer was such a great pick. All right, I'm already loving the Fizer pickup, man. I'm already loving it.
Fizer covered by Miller.
Brad Miller's going to bite on this again. Ready? Oh, nope. It didn't bite on that one.
Outside, Davis. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You know, I feel like even though it is the NBA, I feel like they haven't done a whole lot with like the ABA. Like they just sort of roll the NBA's stuff into the like ABA stuff into NBA history, sort of. But it'd be kind of cool if they rolled in some of the ABA stuff into like NBA, like the My League or not. What are they? Is it My League that they still call it? Oh my God, this makes me feel old.
Jordan, the pass to Duncan. Hardaway from outside. That's good. Hardaway is
My Eras, yeah, like the My Eras stuff would be cool. Having like the ABA in there as a maybe it'd be a little too much to try to do like competing leagues. That'd almost be kind of cool if they could figure out how to do that, where it's like you're the NBA, you have the NBA teams, and you have to compete with like draft guys with like the ABA. Because that was like a real thing they had to contend with, right? Was like some of the biggest stars were not, some of those guys were not going directly to the NBA. They were going to the ABA.
5 on the clock. Hardaway, Jordan, guarded by Pippen.
Huh? Why did that reset?
Outside Jordan.
That was weird. I'm just going to let it go. That was weird that the clock... Why'd the clock reset? Was that a glitch? That had to have been a glitch. There's no good reason why the clock reset.
Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. The Magic have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of
what?
the net here in the fourth. 8 to 12.
Just get it to Fizer. Let him put in some work. There you go. There you go.
And the Magic lead by 7.
2 points out from 100. Let's go.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Now we'll put Kwame in. Get Kwame out there.
Pippen kicks to Kobe. Back to
Oh, look at
Pippen.
this. Reggie Miller, Jordan, Scola. Yeah.
Off with the layup.
We'll take a timeout so we can get some guys in there.
Now a timeout called by
There you go. Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan, Scola, Kwame, Baron Davis, just as it should be.
What's your take, guys?
Tinsley would be a good one too.
The game is pretty much over.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. Maybe they just want to bask in the wind.
There you go. 100th points. Oh, my Lord almighty.
So it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here.
Interesting how this has legendary meme himself. Yeah.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
All right, Kwame. Let's do it again.
Miller sets
Do it
the
again.
screen for Brown. Reverses. It's
And
good.
one. Let's go.
Shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And that's
There you
exactly
go.
how you close a game out. Those
That is how
free
you.
throws
That is how you close a game out.
Van Exel kicks to Honeycutt. Buries the long range
All right.
jumper.
You know what? 7 seconds left. Let's let Michael. Let's let
7
Michael go
seconds
for
left in
it.
the game. Here's Jordan. And,
Ah.
and so it's Orlando winning this one. It was
Man, they really started double teeing him right there at the end. Jesus.
will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that
All right, Tim Duncan. I'll take it. I'll take it. Fizer was doing pretty good, though, too. I kind of want to see how that turned out. Let's see. Hardaway, Duncan, Fizer all did pretty good. Davis and Jordan did about what I would expect them to do. Yeah. Leitner unsettled in Indiana. I could see, oh, I can't see Leitner's stuff right from there. Penny's 20 leads Magic to win. Parker Grizzlies narrowly defeat Clippers. Gasol facing spell on sidelines. Hawks lose 118, 111 in overtime. Losing streak reaches 6. Nuggets get Ming Yao from the Magic. There you go. Big trade. Dude, they fired a bunch of dudes. What is the Spurs fire head coach? What happened? Was that right before the season? No, that was in the middle of the season. Holy shit. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why is everyone getting fired all of a sudden? Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the firings. What is this? Something must be wrong. Something must be glitched out. There's no way that they're. Yeah, see, Spurs fired their head coach, and then they fired their head coach again, and then the next day they fired their head coach. Damn, this guy's just getting fired every day of the week. This guy getting fired every day. And then they went for another dry spell, and then the Warriors guy got fired again. All right, so we got Golden State coming up, and then the Wizards look like they're going to be 9-11. Oh boy, why are they got a losing? Who was out? Who was hurt? Can I see that? Can I see who was hurt? Is our trade in there? Our trade's got to be in there, right? Our trade's not in there, I don't think. That's weird. Why is our trade not in there? Because it should be right around here. We did a trade and then it didn't happen. What is this? So I'm not going to be able to see anything because this thing is all sorts of screwy. Wizards. Let me see if the Wizards got something there. Green does not want to sit to rest sore back. I mean, but that's Willie Green. It's such a who cares. Nothing really showcasing there as to. Have I just broken this game? Is that what's happened here? That we just completely broken this game? Oh, let's see. Recent games. He seems to have played all his games. Wallace seems okay. Who screwed up? Who got hurt? Someone had to have gotten hurt. Otherwise, they've just been playing terribly. Is it Chris Webber? Chris Webber looks like he's been playing. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this team is a losing team when they're the literal best team in the NBA. The literal best team in the NBA with a losing record for whatever unknown reason. I think before I knock off, we can do our developmental drills. Let's see here. I don't know if Baron Davis is a guy we're gonna. He's already doing pretty good, but his 3 points not. Oh, his 3 points good. I was looking at his free throw. Michael Jordan. I mean, he's gonna retire here any day now, and he's also pissy. So Duncan wouldn't be too bad. Should we do Fizer? Fizer's a good medium shooter. We can at least probably do something with him. Fizer's probably going to be a guy we might hold on to once Duncan getting older. So yeah, we can do Fizer, Kwame, and Corver maybe. I don't know. We'll do Fizer first. Let's see what we got. Damn, is the Pistons still on a terrible losing streak right now? I was just looking at that. Someone was talking about that, a 21-game losing streak that they're on. That's a quarter of the season. I mean, when you put it that way, it's not the. I mean, it's still pretty bad, honestly. Because that's the same as a 4-game losing streak in football, a quarter of the season. All right. He's just taking all my shit. He's just can you get it in? Can you get the ball in the hoop? Do I just need to time it a little bit late? Is that what needs to happen here? There you go. Come on. Come on. Make him come down here with me. There you go. There you go. Make him stay down here with me. That was weird, but I'll take it because it worked out. There you go. That should pretty much end it. Maybe. I don't know. All right, you're getting goofy, and this is not the time to be getting goofy. Whoa, that was close. That was close. He was like stuck in some goofy animations. Jesus. That got iffy right there at the last second because he got stuck in some stupid animation there and just couldn't grab a ball to save his life. God damn. Don't do me like that. Don't do that shit to me. What was his consistency at? 70. That's not bad. All right. His consistency's gotten a hell of a lot better though too. That's not bad. I like that. Kwame. Bring his shooting up. There's gonna be a point where we're literally gonna make him a stretch 5. He's gonna be Kristaps Porzingis before Kristaps Porzingis showed up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey! Focus! Focus on the ball. Jesus. Lord. Lord! Yo! Ball! Come on. Come on. Come on. Ball! Holy shit. That's the one thing I don't like about these animations is when you want it to be quick and accurate, this game is not cool with like quick, accurate animations. Come on. No. No. Come on. Jesus. Come on. Fucking hell, man. You get stuck in these doofy animations and they just don't know what to do sometimes. They just let the ball smack them in the face. They just let a lot of bullshit just smack them around, and it gets bad. I mean, Korver's about as good as he's not. I mean, Korver will just get better, I think, but Tinsley. Tinsley's a guy who could probably do some more shooting. I'm trying to think. Because I wanna go into guys who are going to let's do Tinsley. I want to keep it up with guys who I'm probably going to invest some time in and utilize them. I think Tinsley's right on the cusp of like the guy who it's gonna be interesting to see whether or not he's willing to take a bench role, because I don't think he's going to take a starting role. I don't think he's going to be good enough to take a starting role, but then again, I don't know who's going to take his starting role. Why did you do that? I mean, it worked out, but Jesus. You get stuck in these animations, and I'm not the biggest fan of them. And then you miss. And then you miss really easy peasy shots. You miss really easy peasy shots, and then you get stuck in weird animations. I don't like it. Stop. Figure it out. Okay, well, it put me in another doofy place. Come on. You really gotta... Oh. You really gotta stop and, like, figure out exactly where you're gonna... Dude! Yo! Get your shit figured out. Bro! God damn, it just barely worked out. Holy shit. He was bricking a lot. Yeah, get that consistency up, motherfucker. You are bricking like a son of a bitch. I ain't seen anyone lay bricks like that in a long time. Holy Jesus, you could not hit the broadside of a barn half the time. So we got Golden State next time. I think I might have to do something tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what we're doing. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing, but I might have some time to do something. Maybe a little bit earlier in the day than usual. So we got that. But hey, 17-5, doing pretty okay. Let's see. Conference-wise, 2.5 games up on the Eastern Conference. What is that? Like good 3 games up on the Jazz there. Maybe 2 maybe about 2 is about the same. No, it's 3. It's 3 full games. They just got less games underneath their belt than us. So, all right. Well, there we go. Worked out pretty okay, I'd say. Sorry I haven't been around too much. It's been a lot of work. Today was not a big work day, so I'm getting myself prepared for friends being here in town from out of town, so I'm not having to work a lot, but I'm trying to get my hours while I can, because it only comes around but like once a year. And it didn't come around all that much last year for Christmas, so I'm taking advantage of it now to get some bills paid off and get other things taken care of. So it's been helpful. So thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll have to do something again relatively soon. Like I said, maybe even tomorrow. I'm looking at other stuff. Maybe some WMMA. I don't know. Might buy House Flipper. Might have the money for the new House Flipper. Do some stuff there. But either way, thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you watching, and of course your patience for me not being around all that much right now. But there you go. Hope to give you a little something there, and I'm sure it'll wind down here within the next couple of weeks, and then I'll be kind of back to being able to do stuff hopefully a little bit more often. So thank you, and I will see you guys next time.